Welcome to my American History Notes Revised. I had created some notes to teach American history because I was asked to teach homeschoolers American history about 20 years ago. And I had different books on different aspects of American history, whether it be the Civil War or social history, the Revolutionary War, that kind of thing, colonial days, founding of Jamestown. So I had books on that, but I brought them together. A lot of historical references, and so I created my notes so I could teach homeschoolers American history. Unfortunately, and I've given that out several times. Unfortunately, as I dig deeper on some things, I'm learning that the information given to us by the typical historian, even a scholarly historian, can be slanted or one-sided or even an outright lie. So basically, it's like studying history is like peeling an onion. There's layer after layer after layer. So I'm learning new stuff. Well, the stuff that I'm giving you now, I feel fairly confident on. I haven't found anything that would contradict what I'm saying, but you've got to be careful when you study history. There's a lot of lies because, and I would say that there's an agenda among certain people. There's ideologies that then what you get, and it's not that an historian might deliberately want to deceive you. It may be that in his institution that he works under, he's not allowed to say something that's at variance with conventional wisdom. If he does, he would be banned or admonished or even fired, terminated. It happens. I'm learning some new stuff, and of course, I don't want to waver into the conspiracy theory, the unfounded thing where you go the opposite direction. I want to know the truth. And as I study, I will try to give you what I learned. Now, took a long time to say that. Let's get back to what I was talking about before. We're looking at the foundations of religious liberty in America. The banished believers under Dr. Clark's leadership signed the Portsmouth Compact and founded the city of Newport, founded the First Baptist Church in America in 1644 there. However, John Winthrop talks about these people having a church at Aquidneck as early as 1639. Many historians credit Roger Williams with founding the First Baptist Church in America in Providence. However, this church disbanded in 1638, and according to John Callender, in his historical discourse of Rhode Island, that it was understood that Dr. Clark's church was the First Baptist Church founded in that area, and that Williams Church was not considered to be either Anabaptist or Baptist. In James W. Wilmart's The Diary of John Comer, he says of Clark, and I'm quoting, more than any other man, he is entitled to be called the founder of the Baptist denomination in America. His large participation in the public and political affairs of the infant colony was rendered necessary by imperative circumstances. His fame has not equaled his merits. It is to be hoped that future historians will do him fuller justice. Unquote. Now, disputes leading to the founding of Rhode Island were purely doctrinal over the assurance of salvation. In other words, how does one know they are saved? This dispute would continue even to 100 years later when Congregationalist minister, often claimed by Presbyterians as one of their own, Jonathan Edwards, an Anglican churchman and one of the leaders of the Methodist movement, George Whitefield, in the Great Awakening, would raise a furor over it and up and down the Atlantic seaboard. With the publication of the greatest English Bible, called the Authorized Version, and the advancement of printing, the Bible was getting out amongst the public in greater numbers than ever, and we'll talk about that next. I hope that you will watch this, click like and subscribe or follow. And if you disagree with me, I've learned a lot from people watching this. Go back to the Black Legend, the Spanish-speaking people that told me that I was furthering English propaganda. And I'm studying it now, translating Spanish texts, thanks to Google Translate, so I can read them. But so there's a lot to learn, and you never stop learning because there are layers and layers and layers. Thank you for watching.